Hello and welcome back to the channel. First thing, don't forget Zforce Modelworx. If you type in rate 10, you get 10% off all their products. So don't forget to go and check them out. Also, don't forget to see me if you want to see me on additional stuff. The Model Car Enthusiast podcast, I am going to be on there. And we're going to look at two of my current projects right now. So my big Metro van has kind of taken a back seat. I do have some stuff done to it. I did decide to go with Frenched-in taillights for the back. And so I got them roughed in. And they're going to have like a Wizard O. There's some photo etch rings that you can get. That'll have a trim ring around it. I haven't decided what kind of actual taillight I'm going to use yet. So my bumpers are all cleaned up now. They're rounded off. The front end, I have my spoiler at the bottom. And that's pinned now. Brass pinned. That's ready to go. I'm still working on my... I have it partially pinned, my visor. I'm still working on that a little bit yet. So, of course, from last time, I actually cut it and shaped it a little bit better and added a quarter round of styrene or half round of styrene at the bottom. Smoothed all this out. So I'm still working on that. And I was going to try to have this ready for Atlanta. But I don't want to rush this because I decided that this one's going to get a candy paint job. So I don't want to rush through that. And so that one has gone to the side. But what I have done is I've been working on my other Metro. So that was the holdup. I was deciding on two things. I was deciding if I was going to go pretty on this one and weathered on this one or whatever. So I ended up, of course, going weathered on this one. So, and then I was waiting for, I mispronounced this on Facebook. I called it Frisket paper, but it's really Frisket film. And what I did is I got that at, I actually got it at Hobby Lobby. I had it for quite a while, and I'll show you what that looks like. Oops. So it's just called Frisket film, 9x12. And it's really low tack film. It's used for airbrushing. And of course, so what I wanted to do is I wanted my logo, of course, here. So my buddy Manny, he actually, of course, cuts all my logos for my coffee mugs and stuff. So he has a vinyl cutter. So what we did is, and you can, this film is, it's virtually impossible to see, like, you can't even see the logo cut on that. Anyway, he took this on his cutter and his label cutter or whatever that thing's called, where they cut a vinyl cutter. It's a vinyl cutter. He cut out my logo for me and then cut him in panels so I know what size to put him in my thing. So I'm going to show you the one I used to airbrush so that way you can see what it looks like. So basically this is like a low tack film, and you can put this, you could put this on and off a couple of times if you wanted to. This is very low tack. So that's kind of what that was. And then I placed it on here, and then I covered my car with some paper and cut a hole and masked that off. So the only thing was showing was the art of the rake. And then when I airbrushed this, I airbrushed it heavier at the bottom and lighter at the top because I wanted to have that weathered, faded look. So then after I did that, then I went in, oops, is that, yeah. Then I went in, hold on a minute. Okay. Then I went in and wet sanded the whole logo, but kind of like faded the top. And then I went to my chalks and started using my chalks. And actually I have a Snow White one. See that on the corner? That's actually how I made these weathered marks, like it's streaking. The white is streaking down. So give it a cool effect. I might not be done weathering yet. I'm still doing some things. But that's basically what it's going to look like. That was my vision. And then on the back, of course, I have my bumper in place, and I did the UV light and the UV resin. I did the tail lights, mixing some acrylic clear red into the UV, and then using that little light that I have. And there's my license plate with the little license plate holder. It says Moon Eyes on it. And there's a little moon eyes above it. Can you see that? I guess you can see that. The bumpers I painted, I didn't want white, so I painted them Tamiya Racing White. I think it's Racing White. Yes, TS7. TS7 for the bumpers, and also my mirrors. So the front, I got the chrome done on it. My front vanity plate is from AccuPro, and again I did my headlights with I used a chrome pen, and so that's what that's looking like. Hang on here, I'm a little cattywampus. I don't have my front wheels mounted yet. I have 3D printed lazy custom models made, has a set of 3D printed mirrors. And I busted the bottom off of them. It had like a double, but I'm not buying more of them, so I'm just gonna put 2 mirrors on it. That's gonna go on like that. I still need to figure out a wiper blade, at least for the driver's side. I'm thinking just one wiper blade at the top. And then you can see on the top, I kind of streaked it again with weathering. To give it an effect like it's been driven. That's pretty much it for the outside. I got a couple things. I'm not sure. I might add an antenna yet. I'm not sure. So I started working on the inside. Now when I go, if I don't have the inside of this done for Atlanta, I might let the body not glued to the chassis so I can go back in. There's some other things I might do later on. So I'm probably going to take it to Atlanta where the body will come off. And then so what I did on the inside is I added an American flag. And I just I actually got a little, dollar store American flag, and I photo reproduced it on a copier and just reduced it to fit. So I kind of did that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the walls and stuff yet. So I painted my whole interior on mine, and I started out the whole thing with, oops, bumpy, light sea gray is what I ended up using on that, and that's an acrylic. That's a XF25. I think that's a military color, light sea gray. So I kind of did the whole inside of that, and then I did my inside of my bucket in that. And then I'm gonna put a of course I'm putting a Zforce 5960 Impala steering wheel in it because I got them, and I already have one painted up. I still have to do the gauges yet. The gauges aren't painted. I still got to do them in there. And then I photo reproduced. I have all kinds of signs in my garage, so I just went out and took a bunch of pictures of them, and then I photo reproduced them on photo paper. And then I had a bunch of license plates, and I just kind of mismatched a bunch of stuff in here. I'm not done yet. I'm still gonna probably gonna do the wheel wells and stuff like that. Oop, look, you can see where I cheated. I had to get the art of rig, so I had to throw some sheet styrene in there. So now you know my secret. But I got my rake pretty much the way I want it. It's going to sit like that, pretty much. I still have to glue the front wheels on it. I had to put the exhaust on it, the other seat. I'm thinking about a whip antenna. I'm thinking about, I have this little spring-loaded antenna. I'm thinking about cutting that off and putting a, maybe a whip antenna that comes up to here, like this, like an old whip antenna with a. I'll probably put a tennis ball on it too. I did that in one of my vans. I think it would look kind of cool in this. I got to do my glass yet. That's going to be soon. I got to get all my glass in. And again, I have all the 3D printed bucks for the glass, but it's all flat glass, but I'll use it for patterns. And actually, I'll cut it out of my vacuum form film that I have. I will cut that glass out and put that in. So I might put some stuff on the walls, but I'll probably do it later on. I'm thinking about putting, I'd like to put neon lights underneath of it, like light up the wheel wells or the inside maybe. I'm not sure yet on that. I have to research that a little bit. I never did the modern LED lights, but I like that look, so I might do that. So this is my shop van, and it's coming along pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I still have maybe some more weathering to do on it. Here's the other side. But it turned out pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with it. What do you think? Oops, let's get a little more light down there. So on the wheels. Of course, the wheels I told you before are Zforce Modelworx. They're the Tri-5 FE 21-inch wheels. I like those. They look pretty cool on this. It's a smaller wheel, so it looks better on this, I think. This is a little bit smaller van. I might do some, I got a tack. I got a tack from VGC Resins I'm going to put in it. I'm going to have a tack in there. I don't have it. It's chrome plated, but it's drying. I don't have it out. I'll probably put a tack in it. I might do a little bit of other things to it. But it's getting there. It's taking shape. I hope to have it done by, well, I have to have it done, but I think by next week I should be done. But again, so what I basically did is I started first with my first coat was, hold on, let me back up here. So I basically started with, I use this Duplicolor sandable primer. I just started using this. It's pretty thin. It works really nice. So I actually started with that first. That's the first color I used. And then I switched on this particular car, I switched to the white primer. So this had a good bit of white primer underneath of it. And then when I put the red primer on it, I ghosted it kind of at the bottom and at the top. And I didn't put it on real heavy. And then again, I hit it with, and I know this is like sacrilegious, but I used Rust-Oleum because I didn't care whether it dried, whether it wrinkled. I didn't care because I was going to Krylon flat clear it anyway. And I've done it before, and even if it's sticky, I hit it with that stuff, and it just makes it nice. So, and again, I didn't put this on heavy. I just did, actually the top is just primer. It's not even paint. It's just flat white primer. And then I hit it, heavier at the bottom, lighter at the top. And then I just started wet sanding and, marking up. And I used panel liner, but I used the dark gray instead of the black. And I have some other things I might do to it yet, but I don't want to tell you about them yet because I want to, when I show the final, I'll probably show you that. But it's really starting to, it's starting to take shape and starting to look like something. So that's what we got going on today. That's going to be pretty much it. I'm trying to think what else. What did I forget? Did I forget anything? Oh, don't forget. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some likes. Tell your friends about us. We're growing. We're reaching a lot more people, and I'm excited. And, Tell your friends about me, and hopefully everybody's enjoying what I'm producing and that you like it. And if you don't, oh well, there's always other channels. All right, we'll see you on the next one here on the Arbor Rake.